Alrighty. What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to my 63rd weekly Q&A. I am your host, THEGAMERSHANKSTER. This is a place for you guys to ask questions, receive answers, communicate with each other, have pitiful comment wars, and to witness the occasional troll get blocked immediately upon inspection. And I'm going to stand by that rule today, for sure. Alright, so who do we got here? We got usual contenders. We got Wyatt Shottrand. I got Man of Muff. Those will probably always be the first two I mention. The third, probably Bill Plumley. I mean, everyone's always fighting for first position. It's like Wyatt Shottrand always claims the throne apparently, but it's because he comes here days in advance, and then the chat deletes itself. So it's like there is no true first person here, really. And I really don't care if you're first or 30th. It doesn't make a difference to me. But who else we got here? We got Nightboy X99. I'm assuming that's Nightboy Ryan, and it changed account or something. Original Girl Gamer, who is someone who attended a previous Q&A by the name of Ellie. Shotgun Diplomat 1993. What else we got? We got Let's Dance Boys gameplays, and Fearless, and Arturo Torres. Alright, that's enough name calling for the beginning. Now I see questions coming in already, and you know, once again, something I keep forgetting to do at the beginning of these. It's a Saturday, so I expect it to be kind of active. I need to put slow mode on, for my sake. 2 minutes. Notice how Wyatt Shottrand doesn't complain about it anymore because he's gained mod status, so it doesn't affect him. But once again, Wyatt, don't abuse your power. I didn't give it to you so you could spam messages. I gave it to you just to have the status. Oops. I don't want to go there. Live control room. Alright, I'm going to start the 1 hour timer now and find the first question. Here we go. Because, yep. Bill Plumley, you actually got the first question for... Wyatt did not get the first question for once. What's up? What did I think of the new Claire, that new Claire picture? I didn't really notice what you were pointing out. You said there was like a classic logo. I didn't really see it. I didn't look at it closely enough. Is the logo on her shirt or on her motorcycle? I don't know. It's been good, Arturo Torres. Fearless, you've been updating my kill count. Sweet. Wyatt Shottrand, did I hear about Trump's meeting with the Queen? I heard about his meeting with Putin, but not with the... Oh, yeah. With the Prime Minister and the Queen. Yes, I have heard. Yep. Let's Dance Boys. Favorite animal? Dog. Bill Plumley. Am I going to get the Remake 2 Collector's Edition? No. I already pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition. And from what I saw, the Collector's Edition is just... It's the Deluxe Edition with a bunch of, I don't know, like non-game materials, which I'm not super interested in anyway, so it's okay. The Deluxe Edition is good enough for me. And I'm not going to spend $200 on that fucker. Nightboy, yeah, it is you. Alright. Alright. Call you Anthony. Let's Dance Boys. I will call you Anthony. Or try to, if I remember. Shouldn't have that name it. Alright. Fearless. 2 minutes, damn. Yeah. Have to do it. Bill Plumley, did I watch the Aquaman or Shazam trailer? No. AG22, what's up? Wyatt Shottrand, what was I doing before? What will I be doing after? So before the stream, I was actually looking at like custom gifts to possibly replace my current donation alert. I'm using a default one from Streamlabs, and I want to like update it with something more appropriate for my channel. Like Scott Pilgrim rocking out on a guitar is not my style, so it's the only one that matched with the music. After the stream, I'm probably gonna hit my local lake. It's really hot today. Alright, Arturo Torres. How come in Resident Evil 2 Remake, Leon's Matilda, the VP-70, has a capacity of 12 rounds, but in both the original Resident Evil 2 and real life, the VP-70 has a capacity of 8 rounds? I don't know. Why don't you ask the developers? Fearless. Do I think Mr. X looks rather fashionable with a hat? I honestly... I don't like that they made him look like a full-on mob boss. It's kind of corny, if you ask me. Anthony Music. Resident Evil 2 Remake is the best. You can't wait for the full game. I sure as hell can't wait for it. Alright, White Children, what did I eat before the stream? What will I eat after? I actually didn't eat before the stream. What will I eat? I don't know. Bill Plumley, the logo is on the back of her jacket like the original, but it's stitching instead of a color print. Also, did I catch the license plate was the release date of the classic? No, I didn't. I honestly didn't look at it very, much, Bill. White Chachan, thoughts on your girlfriend and you doing the 69th Q&A with me and my girlfriend? It's probably not going to happen considering, her schedule. And the fact I prefer to only do these on my days off. Original Girl Gamer, or Ellie, you want to start a gaming channel on your Original Gamer Girl account, which is this one. What do I think? I think if you feel you have what it takes to make a channel, you should go for it. That's what I did. Alright, AG22. Favorite unreleased song I've heard. Unreleased is not, as in not officially available anywhere outside of YouTube. I don't know. Does Trucker's Hitch from Ylvis count? Alright. White Chapman, today you went to one of the largest car shows in the country. Have I ever been to a car show? No. An actual question. Fenrir versus Adjule, plus detached spider plagas. In that sense, I think the Adjule is going to win. Fearless. What do I do behind the scenes of my channel? You're not talking like personal stuff, but really as far as content or content making goes. So I'm preparing for the next videos usually, like whether it's testing out gameplay or writing out a script for my prologue or looking at game FAQs. Basically, that's how it goes. And then, yeah, when I'm in the middle of editing, I have a video of me editing live, that I previously live streamed. Thought about doing that again sometime, but I don't know. It's going to take a special something. Hello, the Grim Reaper. 121. Arturo Torres, an army of 15 lickers under the control of Alexander Kozlachenko versus Hilda Hidalgo, second encounter. See, the problem is I don't know much about Hilda Hidalgo's second encounter, because I'm assuming that's the girl from Darkside Chronicles. And Alexander Kozlachenko, I don't know who that is off the top of my head. So, I'm not the best person. I'm not really able to answer that question. But an army of 15 lickers sounds like a lot to deal with. White Chatron, Superman. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. What I really hope you don't constantly have 4 or 5 questions in a row, because that is abuse. Seriously. Superman versus Bill Plumley as a ghost after he gets killed by a zombie. Well, even Superman, I guess. Move to and live in New York or SoCal? I'm more likely to go into SoCal since it's much closer than New York. Anthony Music. You didn't notice my beard. Yeah, I don't really have one anymore. Live in SoCal or Central California. Why? Is this about the 3 Californias thing? The closer north, the better. So Central in that case. City in California I want to visit that I haven't yet visited. Death Valley. AG22. Have I ever seen the Easter eggs from Resident Evil 4 and the dude being behind a castle? Yes, I have actually seen that. Bo Plumley. Zealot with bronze helmet versus Militia Magini. Zealot with bronze helmet. White Chopin. City in California I least want to visit that I haven't yet visited. I least want to visit? Bakersfield. Dallas Martinez. Hey, long time no see. Yeah. Wyatt. Best and worst thing about my 0 playthrough so far. I haven't even started it yet, so that question is invalid. Manif. Can I explain Lucas insta-kill and how he do it and when? The only hint I can give you, Manif, is he does some sort of pose, like he puts his arm back and thanks, you just gave me a gash. If you watch the video, Manif, you'll see how he does it. Fearless. How many... Oh, you're talking about, like, if I don't deflect it. Well, basically, I think he grabs Chris's leg and... You know... I don't know if I've ever gotten killed by it. Like I said, I think it happened in my live stream, but it turns out it wasn't. It was just a simple, like, blow. But Fearless. How many PlayStation trophies do I have? I don't know the exact number, but they're all from Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 in the Insane Trilogy. Anthony Music. Dying falling on lava or dying by nitrogen? Nitrogen. Move to Minnesota. White Chatron. Move to Minnesota or Nebraska? Yeah, like Manif said, what's wrong with you in places today? You're just coming up with these on the fly because you're traveling right now, aren't you? Minnesota or Nebraska? Minnesota. New York or Florida? Florida. Crab Battle. What do I think about the Resident Evil 2 Remake Collector's Edition? I will not pick it up. I'm already pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition, so I'm not interested in the collectors. The collectors, what it looks like is just the Deluxe Edition plus materials, like fan materials, like a prop, a figurine, and like map and whatnot. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. Original Girl Gamer. You also want to become a professional actress, and you think that both your career and channel will help each other sort of smart? Nah. It depends on how far you go. Okay, freaking A, man. Questions are coming in even though slow mode's on. See, slow mode needs to be on because there's plenty of people here. Questions will still be coming in. So, Wyatt Chashman, that's plenty of reason why you should slow down. Wyatt moved to Hawaii or Alaska. I've actually lived in Alaska before, but I've never been to Hawaii, so I definitely want to check out Hawaii. Away from Kilauea, though. Bill Plumley, would I want to see a Resident Evil game with the parents of the main cast included, like the Redfields, Leon's parents, Jill's dad? That would be somewhat interesting if they were somewhat involved with the fight against bioterrorism. AG22, have I ever discovered a Resident Evil Easter egg without the help of the internet? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. I can't name any right now, though. White Chotron, Phil forever burned out or forever super annoyed? Probably burned out. Because the solution to being burned out all the time is I just never do anything. White Chotron, best and worst part of what I've played so far of Zero. You know nothing's been officially uploaded yet. Okay. The best part is giving a true backstory leading up to the events of the original Resident Evil Mansion incident. The worst part about Zero, I would say, is the complicated inventory system where there are no item boxes. Instead, you're reliant on knowing where you drop items. It's one of the reasons I'm, like, unmotivated to play it, because it's complicated. Fearless. How much of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy have I completed? The entire first game, like, literally the whole thing. I got all platinum relics on every level, including the DLC level. And then on Crash Bandicoot 2, I beat through the game. I got all crystals and gems. I'm in the process of getting all platinum relics. I've gotten, like, through the first 3 warp rooms, all platinum relics, so I have, like, 15 out of, 32 platinum relics? So, or 27. I don't know. I have not touched the 3rd game yet in the Insane Trilogy. Original Girl Gamer. By the way, pretty only liquid nitrogen kill you, not normal nitrogen. Right. I know, because normal nitrogen is in the air. Anthony Music. What do I want in a Resident Evil game that does not exist yet? What do I want in one? The return of Carlos Oliveira or Billy Cohen? Nightboy X99. You have over 800 trophies on PS3 and maybe around 140 on PS4. Good for you. Do you want a medal? Manif. Resident Evil 0, I have to be more tactical with items. Yes, don't I know? Murat Balamza. Hello. Top 5 worst main Resident Evil games. Not including 6, because you already know that's the worst main Resident Evil game. Okay. So, going worst, even though they're not necessarily worse games for me. Let's see. So, excluding Resident Evil 7, so it's more like top 6, because Resident Evil 6 is my #1 worst main game. Let me think for a second here. So in that regard, I guess 0 would be next. Then Remake, then 1, then Code Veronica, and then Rev 2. There you go. Fire Mario, that's a tough question. What is my favorite game for each system I have? That is an awesome question. Okay, so let's see. For PS2, the best Resident Evil game I have, I guess technically would be Resident Evil 4. Because I have it on PS2. I have 4 versions of Resident Evil 4. I own the PS2, the Wii, the Xbox 360, and the Xbox One version. But, see, I can't have Resident Evil 4 be my answer for all 4 of those consoles. So, let's be legitimate. Let's try to make it exclusive. So, PS2, definitely the best Resident Evil game I have, my favorite one, is Outbreak 1. For Nintendo Wii, it's definitely Umbrella Chronicles. For Xbox 360, it'd be Resident Evil 5. For Xbox One, I'll go ahead and say Resident Evil 4. For PS1, I forgot that, is Resident Evil 2 for sure. Let me see what else. That's Nintendo 3DS Revelations. Yep. That's all the consoles I have. Yeah, that's all the consoles I have. PS1, PS2, PS4. Oh, I didn't mention PS4. It's going to be Resident Evil 2 Remake. Alrighty then. I like that question, Fire Mario. I love it when people come up with really interesting questions that I could actually answer. White Chachin, you're going to DM me a pic of a new zombie apocalypse combat knife that you just bought. Can I tell you your thoughts during the stream when I get it? Which you probably are going to send it right now that I read that question. Hasn't appeared yet. Arturo Torres, would I rather chop onions for 2 hours while my leg is chained to the floor, or have a mariachi band play while I'm sleeping? I'd rather listen to the mariachi band. They don't actually annoy me that much. I enjoyed the hell out of Coco. Dallas Martinez, what's the most scary death in Resident Evil 7? Yours is Mia chainsawing Ethan from behind, not knowing it at all. The scariest death? I never regarded deaths really as scary. But, in Resident Evil 7, probably getting my head chopped off from Jack Baker with his homemade tool. Alright, I got Wyatt's DM message. He sent me a photo. Of this knife. So my thoughts on it. Well, the fact that you own such a knife is pretty nice in itself. I don't know. What do you plan on doing with it? Like, what do you use a knife like that for, or is it just for props? Like, I mean, obviously you could probably actually use it as a weapon if you needed to, but I don't know what I would do with like a prop like that. It would just be hanging on my table, I guess. All right, Dallas or AG22. What does the deluxe edition come with? If someone didn't already answer by now, okay, well, from what I remember, the deluxe edition comes with like 4 versions of the Samurai Edge, like all stars versions. It also comes with the original Resident Evil 2 soundtrack, meaning like I could play through the new game but with the original soundtrack, which would kind of be awesomely throwing back. What else? I can't remember anything else. There's probably like a few costume choices. But yeah, it's coming with nice stuff. What? You know, it's good that I got that edition because I have to review those 4 Samurai Edges on my weapon review. White Chatron, have 1 weak lazy eye during the Hunter Elite Apocalypse or a bad distracting toothache? Weak lazy eye. Bill Plumley, would I rather deal with a zombie apocalypse in the world of Fallout or in the world of the Elder Scrolls? Fallout has retro-futuristic weapons like lasers, and Elder Scrolls has medieval weapons and magic. I'd probably go with Fallout then. I like futuristic stuff, not ancient pastime. But I do respect and appreciate past relics. Wyatt Chatron, have Jill as my mother or Angela from Degeneration? Jill. Big time. She has a lot more experience. Manif, tell you when should time out Wyatt if he asks Barraza questions? Don't time him out. I learned in the last Q&A that timeout is way longer than I intend. It's 5 minutes of not being able to ask a question. That's way too long. I want it to be like where I can silence him for a set amount of time and then I can bring him back on my choosing, but I don't know if there's an option for that. Of course, I could hide his chat, which is essentially blocking him, but that would delete all his questions, so I can't do that either. Anyway, Anthony Music. Favorite Resident Evil glitch? It's definitely the melee glitch in Resident Evil 5. I actually have a video on it. It's one of my earliest videos on this channel. I've thought, you know, something I sometimes think about is like I seriously should remake that video. A video on Resident Evil 5 melee glitch. Upload it in HD 60 frames per second. Because the one that's on my channel is so old that it's standard definition. It doesn't look very good. And I could do it a lot better with my knowledge of Resident Evil 5 today. Oh yeah. And get a partner who hopefully knows the glitch just as well. And like show it in many ways. Anyway. White Chatron, man, if don't you yeah. You already tried testing it out. That's funny. Just Some Gamer. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Technically, I feel like it is. But then that means a sandwich could be technically a hot dog. AG22. Who's more thick? Excella or Evil Jill? She's not evil. She's brainwashed. But anyway, I'd say Excella is more thick. Bill Plumley, ever considered doing an asset comparison video of remake to the original Resident Evil, the same with Resident Evil 2, and how the rooms are updated and such? There's other people out there who will cover that. I'm not going to do something like that. I have, however, thought about doing, like, comparison videos, like, with soundtracks. Specifically, like, just a showcase of all... Because every Resident Evil has a specific theme to it, such as save room themes. Do a compilation of all the save room themes, even though there's a lot of videos out there who already do it, but why not have my own version? What doesn't matter? But also something I don't think anyone has done. Another common theme in Resident Evil games is like escape themes, like the final escape. So Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they all have them. So comparison of all those, you know. And of course enemy attacks. But this is all stuff that's way in the far future if I ever get around to doing it. Wyatt Chopton, is cereal soup? Hasn't that been asked already? If I say that it's not because it's not hot, then what does real soup once it's chilled? I think cereal technically can be considered a soup. I'm not gonna call it a soup. Nightboy X99. Nightboy, you loved getting trophies in PS3 because you love the notification sound it made. It probably have lots of PS3. All right. Fearless, zombie kill, a bandicoot, spin attack, or pour liquor in the zombie's body, then light him up from the inside. Definitely that second one. Arturo Torres, did I know that the GameCube version of Resident Evil 4, when I play as Ashley, you could use one of the doors to knock the enemy on their knees, and Ashley could do a suplex? I have seen that, and it's unfortunate that they got rid of that. At the same time, I can understand why. I mean, Ashley, how the hell... Ashley can't do a suplex. Alright, White Shotron, have I ever fed seagulls at, like, a beach or park? Yeah, I have, actually. Sex on the beach or in the park on the beach. Sex in the car or my parents' bedroom when they're not around. The car. What? Bill Plumley, what? Vichyssoise is a soup. It's served as chilled. Man, if the first leech man in the train, I don't need to fight it. I just go back to the... I actually already know that, man, and I did that in this pre-run that I'm currently in. Dallas Martinez, which Resident Evil 2 game port do I like the most? Resident Evil 2 port? Well, the only one I've ever played is the PS1. So I'm kind of biased on that question. I know probably the better one to play would be the N64 because it has like more in it or so. White Chachin, sex with a bustier version of Jill or with Claire, but she has a better ass. Bustier version of Jill. AG22, who's more thick, Helena or Angela? Helena. I want to say they're voiced by the same person. I don't know. Marat Balamza, Resident Evil 6 Coup de Grâce. Most to least favorite. Okay, well, my most favorite is definitely Leon's judo kick. And then let's see. We'll go Jake's windfall. Chris's straight haymaker punch. Sherry's like upward kick. Ada's somersault. Helena's drop kick. And then finally Pierce's uppercut. Oh, shit. I forgot about Agent's downward punch. So that will go in fourth place in between whichever was there. Jeez, I'm still kind of behind. Fearless, how did I get my hands on the DualShock version of Resident Evil 2? You're still trying to find a copy of the DualShock edition. I downloaded an ISO file for my emulator. Alright, we got a retracted message from Ellie. Arturo Torres, would I rather meet Paul Mercier or Roger Craig Smith, and why? I'd rather meet Paul Mercier because the voices of Leon are just more, I don't know. I like him more. Anthony Music. Has anyone seen that animal on the other room? Or are you talking about my cat? Who's always seems to be there during these Q&As, which is awesome. Bill Plumley. What moment from any video game scared me the most in life? Badass knife, by the way, Wyatt. Moment in any video game that scared me the most in my life. There's so many jump scares in every Resident Evil game. It's hard to remember the one that really actually got me. But it was probably in my youth, before I don't really get scared of games anymore. I just jump from jump scares, but I don't get scared. But what moment scared me the most in my life? So it counts when I was a 6-year-old child playing Resident Evil 1, which was not smart. It's most likely from there. It's when I met the Yawn for the first time. Oh, yeah. That left a mark. That thing is menacing, man. Like, even though I'm not really scared of it today, it's menacing. And I'm talking about the original, not the fucking remake that was dummied down. All right. Manif, what am I going to do after the stream? Well, if you didn't see Wyatt's question already, I'm going to the lake. Wyatt Chatron, get killed by original gamer girl Ellie, dual wielding the black tail, not black male, idiot, with damage 1, or get killed by Manif in an Obama mask, ew, wielding an M3 Super 90. I'd so rather get killed by Ellie with a black tail. AG22, favorite Resident Evil voice actor? My favorite Resident Evil voice actor is Paul Mercier for the voice of Leon. Marab Alamza, the retellings of 0, Remake, 2, 3, and Code Veronica and Chronicle series, most to least favorite. Gotcha, okay. My most favorite is Resident Evil 2 still. Then I would say Code Veronica, then 3, then Remake, and then 0. Yeah. Just some gamer. 80s or 90s music? 80s. Much more. But I'm a fan of all music, so I'd rather not choose. I'll listen to it. I go as far back as the 50s. Anthony Music. Favorite Coco song? Yours is Poco Loco. In Japanese, English, and Spanish. Yeah, it's probably mine too, actually. Wyatt Chatron, you're literally parked waiting to leave for home over an hour away while you do this Q&A. Your girlfriend's also with you, forced to wait until the bitter end. Wow, man, you're going to make your girlfriend wait over this when I do these every single week. They're not, like, especially this one, 63. There's nothing significant about that number. Dude, you can go. You don't have to be here until the bitter end. That's on you. Bill Plumley. Fun fact, the original Resident Evil 2 composer is composing the remake. Shh. Wow, that's really awesome to hear. It means it'll hopefully be similar to the original soundtrack, but with a new modern style, just like how Remake 1 did to the original. Seriously, I really, really hope they do that. Dallas Martinez, what's the funniest video I've ever made? The funniest video I've ever made on this channel, huh? Funniest? It would either be the Melee Glitch video, or probably the Melee Mashup Blood and Guts, which is another random video involving Melee moves on my channel. No. It's definitely Screwing with Wesker. It's Screwing with Wesker. Yeah, it's always a Resident Evil 5 video that seems to be funny on some sort. Okay. Wide Chatron. Sex with Sheva's voice actor or with Ada's voice actor? Most likely, we'll go with Ada's voice actor. AG22. Will I remake all of my old videos? It depends on which... No, not all of them. Definitely not all of them. Like, for example, my weapon reviews of the original first 3 Resident Evil games. They're aesthetic, and I don't want to replace them, even though I totally could. And they could look so much better, but I don't feel like it. If I do remake the videos, the old ones are staying on my channel. Unlike when I usually remake a video, then the old one goes to my TGS Classics channels, but I wouldn't do that for the original 3 weapon reviews. Those are, on this channel, they are aesthetically significant. Michael Farrell, your Q&A doppelganger is back. Will I happen to show you guys a video where I sample gameplay footage of Resident Evil 4 on Wii since the aiming system is much more different? No. I mean, who cares? Like, if I had to involve other ports for my full plays, you know how long Resident Evil 2 would have taken? Wyatt Chatron. Who would win in a fight? Leon's Resident Evil 4 voice actor, Paul Mercier, or Chris' Resident Evil 5 voice actor, which is Roger Craig Smith, I believe. See, I don't know what these guys look like in real life, and I really don't want to take the time to look at them, man. So I'm going to just guess Roger Craig Smith. Murat Balamza, Hunter Alpha, Chimera, Liquor, and T103. Most to least favorite. Okay. Most to least favorite out of those 4 things. Hunter Alpha, Liquor, T103, and then Chimera. Ellie, do I think I could be on... See, the problem is I don't know what those acronyms are. I don't play a whole lot of mainstream games, so whatever FTWD or The Walking Dead or It's The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead. Do you think you could be... I don't know, Ellie. I don't know. I have no idea, like, who you are in life, so I can't tell you if you have the talent. Link Castillo. Can I do Resident Evil boss runs? In the far unpredictable future, maybe? That's a whole element itself. Resident Evil bosses. That would be in line with enemies, so they would get shown one way or another. Not anytime soon, Link Castillo. Sorry. Wyatt Chatron, you really don't think you're asking questions very fast since you have to text them all out. No copying or pasting in your name and correct code. Nah, right now you're doing alright, so whatever. Bill Plumley, if and when I decide to end the channel, will I make a video explaining so, or will I just go dark? And you'd watch a compilation video of music by me. If I actually planned on shutting down the channel, yeah, I would send out some sort of video. If I ever cease activity just outright altogether and you don't hear from me for many, many months, like, you know, it most likely means I died. I'm never just going to let this channel sit. Because the Q&As are the only constant thing that I do, really, on this channel. And then I have my Facebook and Twitter accounts, which I occasionally check in on. But, no. I'm not going to end the channel anytime soon. YouTube is more likely to shut me down than myself. Which I haven't violated anything, as far as I know. But they still demonetize my videos, and it pisses me off. Fearless, zombie kill, bash with a guitar, or throw darts at his face. I'll probably bash it with a guitar, especially if the strings actually make noise. That'd be funny. Wyatt Chatron, the knife you just showed me to survive the molded apocalypse, or the survival knife from Resident Evil 7? Your knife. Get stabbed or killed by the knife you just showed me by Feargale, or get stepped on and killed by an Endesu. I feel like an Endesu would be far less painful and be more quick, especially if I'm right in the center of his foot. So yeah. The worst port of any game I've ever played. Yeah, it's it was the online fan game called Freedom. You said any game. Bill Plumley, did I hear about James Gunn getting fired from Marvel Studios due to pedophilia-related tweets from 10 years ago? He directed and wrote the Guardians of the Galaxy and the sequel. That sucks. When really creative people... I mean, I do not support sexual harassment, whatnot. It's still just a shame that they had to be like that, along with their awesome creativity. It's like saying, what if my favorite movie director, Christopher Nolan, like gets charges filed? Like he can't no longer make movies. But I wouldn't condone them for doing such acts either. Anthony Music. Bayonetta or Niar, Autonoma or Devil May Cry. What is this? The only term in that entire sentence I recognized was Devil May Cry. I'm not answering that question. Wyatt Chatran, Helena as my sister or Jake as my brother? Jake as my brother. Link Castillo, is there going to be a time when I play Resident Evil 6 multiplayer with my fans? Yeah, when I get to the full play of Resident Evil 6. I just got a text from one of my real life friends who happens to be watching this Q&A right now. That's funny. Let's see here. Just Some Gamer. What's my favorite McDonald's chicken nugget shape? I don't eat McDonald's chicken nuggets. Manif. What's my favorite melee move in Resident Evil 6? It's Leon's judo kick. Wyatt Chatran, get killed by Helena's voice actor. Son. You got a subscriber. Sweet. Gloria Martinez. Get killed by Helena's voice actor while wielding the high roller, or by Ethan's voice actor wielding a katana? Fuck Ethan's voice actor. That dude is annoying. So, I'll get killed by Helena's voice actor. Also, 3 most favorite vegetables. Okay, spinach, carrots, and green beans. There you go. Bill Plumley, do I think Leon is a bad driver or just has bad luck driving in the games? I think he just has bad luck. Wyatt Chatran, get killed by your girlfriend wielding a freeze thrower or by Bill Plumley wielding an electricity thrower? Rather get killed by a freeze thrower. It doesn't matter who's shooting it. Feargale. Goriest moment in Resident Evil. It can be a death or a kill. The goriest moment in any Resident Evil game. That is so vague. Shit. The goriest moment. You know, that... There's just way too many moments, man. Like, there's too many moments. I can't answer that question. Link Castillo, in Resident Evil 5, is it possible to use a haymaker on Wesker? Yes, it is, actually. In Lost in Nightmares, if you counter a specific attack from Wesker, you can potentially perform a finisher move on him. And if you're Chris, it happens to be the haymaker. Wyatt Chotron, Hunter Gamma versus Hunter Delta versus Crimson Head, Bill Plumley, and a vicious three-way fight to the death. Hunter Gamma. Carlos Aranda, which BOWs give me the most tough time in the franchise? Hunters. Big time. Easily. In general, Hunters give me the worst, give me the toughest time. Bill Plumley, most to least favorite. Original soundtrack, remake soundtrack, director's cut soundtrack. Yikes. Most to least is definitely the original, then remake, then director's cut. Director's cut sucks. Give me 1 second. Let's see. How far behind am I? Holy. Okay. Okay, this is... Okay. Okay. Ellie, yeah, he picked... Yeah. Anthony Music, most icky moment in any Resident Evil game. Too vague. AG22, have I seen sealed versions of older Resident Evils on eBay or Amazon? I kind of have. But I don't think I've owned any. Wyatt Chotron, Resident Evil 4 Zealot armed with dual Morning Stars or Magini armed with dual hatchets. The Zealot with dual Morning Stars. Michael Farrell, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do I think Capcom did the blood and gore on the zombies in Resident Evil 2 remake? I'm not sure. I haven't seen a lot of gameplay footage, but from what I initially seen, I'm going to give it an 8. Manif, what is my favorite Metallica song? It's definitely Fade to Black. Dallas Martinez, am I into Spanish singing songs? Not a whole lot. No. Arturo Torres, have Capcom make a fighting game which has the BOWs from Resident Evil 0 to Code Veronica, or have Capcom make a point-and-click story-driven Resident Evil game similar to Telltale games? The first option. Murat Balamza, hey, sorry for asking this again, but can I answer the coup de garde question again if possible? Lost interconnection. Oh my god, man. Leon's judo kick. Yeah, Leon's judo kick, Jake's windfall, Chris's straight punch, Agent's downward punch, Sherry's high kick, Helena's drop kick, and finally Pierre's uppercut. There. Shit, did I even mention Ada's somersault? That's number 5. Don't ask me again, Marat. Bill Plumley, which show is better, Batman the animated series or Spider-Man the animated series? Batman. Carlos Aranda, how far is Capcom going to take the older characters? I don't know, Carlos. Eventually, Chris and Leon are going to have to retire. Wyatt Chotron, our girlfriends team up to kill us both by feeding us to the plague-infected shark, or Manif and Bill Plumley get turned into Ouroboros Ahira and get neutralized by the U.S. military. That second option, I guess. Manif, you always screw with Wesker when you don't have internet. Yeah, right? Original girl gamer, yes, aesthetics. Wyatt Chotron, Capcom goes under and gets bought out and owned by Microsoft or Sony? Sony would be better. Anthony Music, am I going to make a Resident Evil 2 remake weapon review? Absolutely. Why the fuck wouldn't I? Wyatt Chotron, fully delete TGS Classics or Shankster 94. The videos would then be lost forever. I would fully delete Shankster 94. It's just Skate 2 footage. Murat Balamza, hey, even though Resident Evil 6 is my least favorite in the Resident Evil game, do I think it's a good Resident Evil game or a bad Resident Evil game or a mediocre? It's not mediocre to me. I think to me, I guess it's just simply bad. But I still play it. Wyatt Chotron, worst sounding piece of dialogue in Resident Evil 2. Worst sounding piece of dialogue in Resident Evil 2. hate these questions that make me have to think. We're wasting time here. Worst piece of dialogue. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go on a whim and... Damn it, I can't decide on one. I'm gonna go with Leon saying, "Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling around with zombies. Are still crawling with zombies." All right, AG22. Wyatt is the type of dude to miss his wedding just to attend a Q&A. Possibly. Possibly. All right, Wyatt. Worst sounding piece of dialogue in Resident Evil 4. I have prior engagements. Bill Plumley. Do I think Chris and Sheva drink water during their mission? You couldn't see a person not getting heat and exhaustion of what they're doing in the heat in Africa. Also, Roger Craig Smith is literally 5 and 6. Yeah, thought so. No video game is like ever consistent enough to do something like that, Bill. They probably did. It's just not featured in cutscenes. Wyatt Shotron. Be forced to try to hug a Hunter Lee or an Ajule. Neither would be tame. In that case, an Ajule. Arturo Torres. What's up with Ada Wong basically wearing a party dress in Dangerous Mission in Resident Evil 4? I don't know. She's just that badass. Just Some Gamer. Do I have any pet peeves? Grammar. Saying bad grammar. Anthony Music. Read this backwards. TheGamersHankster. That was easy. White Shotgun. She's just that good. I know. Michael Farrell. Zombie kill. Force lightning or just use the force to slam it against the walls and doors? Force lightning. White Shotgun. Drop my full plays in order to first do enemy reviews or review all elements of the CGI movies. Those two options, I would drop them to start up on enemy reviews. Murat, am I planning to complete Resident Evil 6 campaigns before I start my full play, like I did with Remake? By the way, any reason why I'm planning to start with Chris's instead of Leon's? I don't think I need to play through Resident Evil 6 beforehand, before doing it. It's very straightforward. Why am I planning to do Chris's first instead of Leon's? Because it takes place first. I kind of want to do Resident Evil 6 in chronological order. All right, Bill Plumley. Impressions of you during our first Skype session. You seem like a decent dude. I liked the banners that you had behind you of what you're into. It's like comics, if I remember. I don't know, but I do look forward to Q&A number 75, which will be hopefully the four people one. That one's gonna be crazy if we can make it work. Fearless. There's a couple videos where this one YouTuber goes over the different canceled creatures of Resident Evil. I don't know if I've seen it yet, but if I haven't, could I do a reaction video of it? No, I'm not going to do a reaction video of it. I only do reaction videos to something that I come across that I'm interested in doing a reaction video of. AG22. What's the biggest I've won on a scratch card? $5, actually. Ellie, why do these Q&As make you nervous? You're literally shaking. Why are you shaking, Ellie? You're not the one that's in front of like 20 people and putting himself out on the internet right now, are you? Just be careful what you ask, because everyone will see it. White Chachin, never watch any past or future CGI Resident Evil movie ever again, or never watch any past or future live-action Resident Evil movie. I'd rather dump the live-actions than the CGI, because the CGIs are much more related to the canon. So, yeah. Absolute MMA 101. Hey, you just pre-ordered the Resident Evil 2 Remake Collector's Edition. Yeah, it's $200. Will I pre-order the Collector's Edition? You're the third person who's asked about that. No, I'm not getting the Collector's Edition. I'm getting the Deluxe. That's good enough for me. Anthony Music. Favorite creepy pasta? It's definitely Slender Man. Wyatt Chatron. Get killed by Marat wielding an axe and a Wyatt Chatron mask, or get killed by Bill Plumley wielding dual ninja swords and a man. Dude, this is just weird. So simply get killed by an axe or get killed by dual ninja swords. To make the question much easier, ninja swords. Wolf Gaming. Hey, Resident Evil 2 Remake has special weapons when I pre-order it and when it has DLC. I got the Deluxe Edition, so I probably will receive those special weapons. Bill Plumley. Am I talking about score? Oh, that's in reference to Fiogal's question. I'll let him... Yeah, everyone sees my cat. Arturo Torres, where did my Magnum tradition in my weapon reviews come from? It's just the fact that even before those weapon reviews, I thoroughly enjoyed blowing zombies' heads off with a Magnum. It's just the ease to get a critical headshot. It's 100% guaranteed in the classic Resident Evil games. In stupid Remake, however, it is not 100% guaranteed that you're going to get a critical headshot even if you shoot them with Barry's 44 Magnum, which I find retarded. Wyatt Chatron, KMF, Helena Hunnigan, or an anime cat girl of my choice. Okay. I am killing Helena. I am marrying Hunnigan because of her smarts, and I'm screwing that anime cat girl. So the exact order you listed it. A specific anime cat girl? I don't know any off the top. Man of Muff. What's my favorite melee move in Resident Evil 5? You know, I feel like this has changed over the years. It's really close between Chris's backhand and Barry's hurricane. Yeah. I want to say the backhand because my record of most amount of Majini in a single blow rests within his backhand. I gotten 7 Majini in a single backhand. That's 35 extra seconds in Mercenaries. Wyatt Chatron, 3 most favorite fruits. Okay. Strawberry, cuties, and apples. Yep. Yeah. AG22. When's the last time I blocked a troll? Maybe 2 or 3 Q&As ago. I don't really remember. It's been a little while. They're not showing up lately. Wyatt Chatron, do I like passion fruit? I'd like to say that I do. I mean, I've had it in smoothies before, but I don't know if I like the actual fruit. Murat Balamza, Yawn, Gravedigger, Gulpworm, and Eluzija, most to least favorite. Gravedigger, Yawn, Eluzija, then Gulpworm. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. Goku at full power versus Bill Plumley in Iron Man armor? Goku. Have I been to the movie theaters recently? No. Have I seen... Not since Jurassic World. Have I seen Ant-Man and the Wasp? No. Is my girlfriend excited for the next Jurassic World film? We already watched it. AG22. Have I watched the movie Friday? No. I've always wanted to, though. Bill Plumley. Do I prefer milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or white chocolate? Milk chocolate. Wyatt Chatron, Eluzija versus Manif armed with a high roller and fire rate 2. Manif will find a way to win. Arturo Torres, what do I prefer? Alexia's I don't know how to pronounce that. Bercuse or Manuela's song? Alexia's Bercuse, probably. Wyatt Chatron, have a pet Eluzija or a pet Gravedigger? Gravedigger. Funniest moment of Interstellar? And now for our next trick. Anthony Music. Favorite story of Resident Evil for Resident Evil 2's plotline. Wyatt Chatron. Thoughts on the Resident Evil wrestling game? Fuck off. AG22. Goriest Resident Evil game, and will I ever do a fan meetup? I am most likely gonna meet up with Wyatt Chatron sometime in the future with how, like, fanatic he is of this channel, apparently. The goriest Resident Evil game, though, it's probably Resident Evil 1. Arturo Torres, last question. What do I prefer for breakfast, cereal, or what do I prefer for breakfast? Cereal or oatmeal? Cereal. Big time. Wyatt Chatron, hyped for the standalone Batman film. I'm about it. Wyatt, annoyed we're not getting Iron Man 4. Annoyed we're not getting Iron Man 4 or Captain America 4? Not really. They've had their runs. Bill Plumley, did I hear about them bringing Rugrats back? Yes, I have. It will be an animated CG and will show and also a movie, which I've heard is going to be horrible in terms of visuals. No, I am not looking forward to that. Not really. But if they're rebooting an animated CGI series, maybe? Wyatt Chatron, Skate 4 comes out, but it ends up being one of the worst games of all time, or get kicked in the gut once by Leon. I would hate it for Skate 4 to be a bad game, so I'll get kicked in the gut. Ellie, Fireflies by Owl City, or I Need Your Love by Ellie Goulding? Those two, I'd probably rather listen to Fireflies. Fearless, Zombie Kill, jab a diamond into a zombie's eye, or bash it to death with a riot shield. I'd rather jab a diamond into a zombie's eye. Wyatt Chatron, Bill Plumley reveals himself to be a vicious, hardcore troll, or Manif does the same. I know for freaking hell Manif has no chance of doing that because he hates trolls, so I guess Bill Plumley is more likely, but I already met him, so I doubt it. Kevin Cohell, was Revelations 2 a good game for me? Yeah, it was a decent game. I love that they brought Barry back. AG22, have I ever played Truth or Dare? Yeah, I have. Wyatt Chatron, can next week's Q&A not be on a Friday or Saturday? If it is, you'll be doing the same sort of thing and going out of the way to be there. I can't make any promises, Wyatt. I can't schedule these Q&As based on one lone subscriber's preference. And that's my timer going off. So no more questions coming in, please. The last question I'm going to answer is Wyatt Chatron's sore back or sore legs during the Hunter Gamma apocalypse. That is the final question. All right, so let's catch up now. And I'm going as fast as I can because I got places to be. Ellie, you thought Elizija when you said lasagna. Michael Farrell, zombie kill. Throw an acid-filled slime ball at the zombie or light it up with a firework. A high-end firework like the one that explodes in the air. I getcha. Yeah, I'll go with firework. Anthony Music. If I were a Resident Evil director, what would I take off of a Resident Evil game that I dislike? The stupid soundtrack that they slapped onto the director's cut. DualShock version. Wyatt Chatron, an infinite supply of Resident Evil 4 incendiary grenades to survive the Elizija apocalypse, or an infinite supply of knives to shoot out of a knife gun as well as combat knives. We'll go with an infinite supply of Resident Evil 4 incendiary grenades. Kevin Cohill, are you the only one who does not like Claire Redfield's design of Resident Evil 2 Remake? You are not the only one. I actually don't really like it either because it confused the hell out of me when I saw the trailer. And she doesn't look as nearly as much of a tomboy as she used to, which she is. Marab Alamza, most overrated Resident Evil game and most underrated Resident Evil game. Most overrated Resident Evil game is probably Resident Evil 4. And the most underrated Resident Evil game is probably Resident Evil 1. Wyatt Chatron, for the 2-year anniversary of these Q&As, can I do a supercut compilation of the best and craziest Q&A moments? No, because something like that would be really difficult to import into one of these Q&As. Bill Plumley, use the dubstep gun from Saints Row or the Rev 2 bubble gun to take down Resident Evil 5 Final Form Wesker. I don't know what the dubstep gun from Saints Row does, so I'm biased and going to say the Rev 2 bubble gun. Fearless, would this be a good idea for a milestone vid? Headshot kills compilation for at 10k subs? I don't know. That sounds like something I could do in general. I don't know if that's good enough to be a milestone video. Wyatt Chatron, get carjacked and beat up, or my sister gets kidnapped and held for ransom. I'd rather get carjacked and beat up. AG22, have I ever shot a gun? No, I've never shot a real firearm in my life. I've held one. It's too bad I didn't get a chance to shoot it. Anthony Music. Marabolo, that is an easy super question, yeah. Michael Farrell, you're not sure if you asked this, but if I had a Samurai Edge of my own, how would I have it designed? It would be after Barry's Samurai Edge. Wyatt Shottrand, steal a homeless man's $10,000 life savings, or my sister spends 3 years in jail for a crime she didn't commit. My sister's going to jail. Bill Plumley, do I think Brad would have joined the BSAA if he had survived Raccoon City? He probably would have, but I don't know. They probably wouldn't have accept him. No, I have not. I don't remember firing it. Bill Plumley, do I think Brad would have joined the BSAA? Or I already answered that. All right. Ellie, Resident Evil critical headshot with the Magnum. Yeah, that angered you too. Wyatt Chachran, always be on the lookout for Manif trying to kill me, or Bill Plumley trying to kidnap me and sell me to a foreign army to be a forced mercenary. I'd rather try to avoid just being a mercenary. Dallas Martinez, is it possible to get multiple kills with Excella's first aid? Yes, it is. On the afterward explosion. Wyatt, do I like clementines? I think I do. Do I like the color chartreuse? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't know what it is. Fearless, did you mention the majority of my kills are those damn roaches from Resident Evil 2 Survival? Wow, man, you're even counting those. Wyatt Chachran, do I like the color Cerulean? I'm done with these color questions already. They're pissing me off. Murat Balamza, about Ada's campaign in Resident Evil 6. Am I planning to play it alone for the first time? Or am I playing it to play Coop first time, since Ada doesn't have the AA partner in Resident Evil 6? Well, my plan for the modern Resident Evils, Murat, which you should already know, is I'm going co-op through the whole thing. It's my initial plan, anyway. Wyatt Chachran, you mean, is my girlfriend excited for the future Jurassic World film? I'm sure she is. It's her favorite franchise. Bill Plumley, is the ice cream machine broken at my local McDonald's? I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. Wyatt Chachran, meet Leon in real life if he existed, or Ada? Ada. Goriest most violent Resident Evil 4 cutscene. It's if you let Leon dropping through the trap like go, and it's a death cutscene. Yeah, it's when he gets impaled by the spike. Michael Farrell, zombie kill. Drop a piano on it or throw it out a window. Drop a piano on it. AG22, worst case of food poisoning. I've never gotten food poisoning. Wyatt Chachran, kiss your girlfriend or Chris Manif? Your girlfriend. No contest. Anthony Music, never play Resident Evil 2 Remake or hear spoilers about the whole game. I'll hear spoilers about the whole game. That's fine with me. Bill Plumley, did I hear about the Uncharted fan starring Nathan Fillion? Yes, I have. Original Girl Gamer or Firefly, same. Alright. Wyatt Chachran, last question. Sore back or sore legs during the Hunter Gamma apocalypse? Sore legs. Alright, people. That's going to end this Q&A. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, this one was active. Even with 120 seconds, I still felt very far behind. Alright, well, it's going to end it, so I'm going to go ahead and get going. So this is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Support me on Patreon. Shout out to Wyatt Chachran, Carlos Aranda, and Bill Plumley for being my patrons. Total of $60 per month. You guys are awesome. Best supporters. Alright, see you guys later.